thank you for joining me today. I don't see sun behind you, but am I correct? You're in Miami?
Yes,
Yeah, Miami.
on an office.
In a Miami office. Well, that's great to hear. So congratulations on those 3 awards you took home from the Premios Lo Nuestro. My speaking's not good today. You got to win awards. Is that a career highlight for all of you?
1,000%. 1,000%.
It was.
We were so nervous because we haven't been in award shows in a while. So our mindsets were just to go perform, give our best, and if we win or 1 or 2 or nothing, we're good. You know, as long as we're nominated, it's a blessing already, because we were nominated with freaking Camilo, Selena Gomez, Caliucci. Like, it was crazy, you know. So we just performed, we gave our best, and then we knew that we won all 3 awards, and it just completed the night, and then we just party, to be honest.
Well, you said party, and you did perform Party Umo y Alcohol, which is a great, catchy single with a fantastic video. I don't know who would know this best, but when was the video actually filmed?
Ooh. It was like November of last year type. And it was really easy, to be honest. That video didn't really take a full day as usual, as usually like the videos that we do take. So it was cool because it was very simple. The storyline was very simple. You know, it was more like giving different visuals that we haven't done before, you know, showing that high fashion that we haven't showed, you know, to our fans and to everybody. So we had a lot of fun, you know, thanks to Audrey. She killed it. And Audrey Fox. And at the end of the day, man, we just have fun, and we hope everybody, as we see people are liking it, you know, we hope everybody else who hasn't seen it enjoy it.
It's cool because I feel like the video just let the music speak.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Did you know it was a hit song when you heard it?
I mean, we hope for it. We hope for it. We love this vibe. We've been trying to do this vibe for a long time. You know, we've been trying to mess with new sounds. You know, and we finally did it. Now we're more in control with our you know, career and everything, every aspect of visuals. You know, we're more clear of where we want to go. So we just want to give more of this stuff to our fans. You know, great music, great visuals, and just great vibes throughout it all. You know.
It was pretty surprising to me to see that new single, because Deja Vu came out last year. A lot of times when an artist has a successful album, it's okay, people don't want to hear from us for a while, let's go away. But you have the single coming out. Did you know long in advance that you were going to have this single so quickly after Deja Vu?
I mean, kind of. And we wanted to drop it even earlier.
Yeah.
Like, we wanted to come out with that, like, right, because Deja Vu was a phase of us through pandemic. Like, that album was just for our fans to enjoy themselves at home with their families, listen to this
my throwback experience.
Because we grow up with those songs like them, you know. So that was a phase just through this whole pandemic stuff. I mean, we still live in it, but
it was like a gift to the fan, you know. It was a gift to the fans, so that, and for their parents too, because their parents are more like familiar with these songs a little bit more, you know. So it was cool that we got to introduce our fans as well, the younger audience, you know, this type of songs, this type of great music, poems that has been written back in the days, you know. So it was a cool experience.
Well, throwing this question to Eric, if he's still on the line. If not, you'll take it, Richard. Do you have a favorite song on Deja Vu?
Eric.
Do you guys hear me there?
Yeah, we hear you, Eric.
Oh, hey, my friend. A little jumpy here, but if I have to decide of a song on Deja Vu, I think my favorite, it will be Lo Dejaría Todo by Chayanne. I think from really like little, I hear that song in my house, and for me, when I knew that it was gonna be part of the album, I got super excited. It's a song that I grew up with.
Sorry.
Sure. Nice. Hey, the man has great taste. So we just talked about you winning a couple of awards. You get another hit album out. You have a new single out, but that's not the only thing going on for the group. Do I have it correct? There's a Disney-related project. Are you allowed to talk about that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we are in this project that we already record, but now we are in post-production work. And it's a dream that we have for so long, and thanks God we are making it happen, and you guys gonna see it very soon. And it's our first time acting, you know, in a series.
In anything.
And it's, yeah. So it was a great experience. We hope that you guys like it a lot. We try our best.
You say it's your first time acting, but isn't really every time you're performing on stage acting? Because let's say you're a little tired, you're still happy and smiling on stage. That's acting.
Yeah, in a way, but I think the music always takes over, you know, at the end of the day. Like when it comes to music, it's like something that we've always loved, you know, since we were little. Not that we never loved acting, but that was like the first thing that we got introduced to. So I think music is always like an escape, you know, even though we feel bad or whatever, but once the song starts and you start singing, you start hearing the crowd, you know, and everything flows. After that, it's just all natural, you know, it's never really acting. Unless it's a music video, sometimes that you have to like, you know, act like you're not looking at the camera or whatever, you know. But other than that, everything flows very, you know, cool. But with lines and like scripts and never looking at the camera.
It's just have a camera here.
Yeah.
And trying to be like natural and speak.
And 40 people around.
It's tough. It's tough. You know?
And you mess up once and everybody has to recut and like you're like, dang, it's my fault, you know. So it's a lot of pressure, but it was cool. It was a good experience.
Yeah.
We met a lot of new people, new actors that showed us a lot, taught us a lot. So it was cool.
Well, I think of your group as a huge international success that crosses over into multiple genres. You know, when they say boy band, I think that like limits what it is that you are and what it is that you're doing. So when you go back to the 1960s with groups that they called boy bands or pop groups or whatever, one of the things that they had to do was record all their hits in like different languages. So like even the Beatles were recorded some of the early hits in German. And then you go through time, you'll see Motown. Like if you dig a little bit, you'll see My Girl was recorded in German and maybe Italian. Wow. Do your songs exist in a few languages? Like, is there the a cappella version, the Spanglish version, etc.?
I mean, at first, in the beginning of our career, we kind of like were focused on that, like, you know, making a few songs in English. We did a few songs in German, what's it called? Portuguese. Italian, Japanese.
You did a Japanese version.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, so it was cool, but I feel like throughout time we started, you know, kind of finding ourselves a little bit more. We started being more adventurous with our music, with our sound, with our with our looks, you know. So throughout time now we consider more ourselves as a band, you know, as a group. As a vocalist, creator, producers, you know, we're just always on top of our game when it comes to our music. We like to be, you know, very creative and very on top of the visuals and everything now has to do, is coming more from us, you know, from a more perspective of our, you know, where we want to go, and we have that clear now. So it's cool to like have that phase and now transition into a band, into a official group, you know. So it was very cool. Everybody has that kind of experience in transitions.
One of my favorite bands of all time, the hard rock group Kiss. Are you familiar with Kiss?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
After the fifth or sixth album, somebody in their management team said, okay, all four of you are going to do solo albums and they're going to come out the same exact day. Do you think we could ever see a CNCO album cycle where all of you do that solo album the same day?
That's crazy.
Thanks for the idea.
Yeah. That's a crazy idea in reality. Our fans will go crazy. They'll go nuts. They wouldn't even go. They wouldn't even know where to put, you know, where to go to. But man, who knows? Maybe in the future, who knows?
Well, that sounds great, yo. I didn't know that. Thank you for that.
That's cool.
Each album had just the face of that member on it. It all came out the same day. They all shipped a million records to the CD stores so they could say, or the record stores, so they can all say, oh, they're all platinum, 4 platinum albums. So use that idea too. You can all have platinum albums that first day.
Wow. That'd be amazing.
That'd be crazy.
Well, another thing that's unique about your group, I think you're the only people to collaborate with both Carol G and Becky G.
Yep.
All the G's. We got all the G's in our category. You know what I'm saying?
Any other G's on that collaboration list? There's still Warren G.
Oh, that would be great.
Damn, that'd be fire. I mean,
G, like Lady Gaga, like Gigi, maybe why not? But now, we're just open to great music. We're very thankful for Becky and Carol, for giving us that chance to make great music. And who knows what else might come in the future. We're working on some songs and some collabs. So, let's just hope for the best.
For sure. Well, Christopher, my wife is from New Jersey. She'd be mad if I didn't ask, where in Jersey are you originally from? Because everyone goes, oh, that's a Miami group. Nope. New Jersey, New York, Puerto Rico, all over.
I was born in New Jersey, but in Newark, New Jersey, in a little I don't know if it's town. I don't remember, to be honest. I moved from there when I was 2 years old. It's a little town called Kearney.
Yeah.
Town or place. I don't know.
Kearney, Kearney, New Jersey.
Kearney, Newark, New Jersey. Yeah. But I was born there, but I grew up in Ecuador. So always when somebody ask me where I'm from, I'm saying from Ecuador because my dad's are Ecuadorian. I grew up there my whole life. My first bike, my first kids, my first everything in Ecuador. So I'm like,
I went back to Jersey right after.
And I went back to Jersey when I was 18 though. But
wow,
that's another story.
Yeah, well, all over the world, probably have 2 or 3 passports, and that's good. Richard, New York guy, what's your story or history with New York?
Hey, man, I was born in New York and I grew up in Providence, Rhode Island, then New Hampshire, so I had a lot of movement going on then between those places and DR, so I kept going back and forth a lot. So yeah, I have a lot of, places where to touch, a lot of friends in those type of places, used to go to Boston a lot and then, just moved around a lot and then came to Miami and, fulfilled my dream.
CNCO.
So
wow, most groups have to become famous to start touring the world. And it sounds like all of you towards Abdiel, do I have it correct there? You're originally from Puerto Rico?
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. From all over. And then my last question for everybody here. When I speak about or to famous people, for example, like Tommy Lee from Motley Crue, I asked him like, hey, are you Tommy to everybody, or do people just call you Tommy? Like, are you Tom? Are you Thomas? And he explained, like, when my mom was mad at me, I'd be Tom, that kind of a thing. When you hang around Ricky Martin, do you call him Ricky, or does he have like he's a friend now, this is his real name?
Ricky, I think you say Ricky, yeah.
Ricky.
Or Kiki, something.
Or Kiki, yeah.
Oh, okay. Kiki. So once I know that I can call Ricky Martin Kiki, that's how I know we're friends?
Yeah, that's how you know you're kind of close. You get in there, you get accept.
Kiki, do you love me? Are you right?
There you go.
Yeah, Ricky's gonna kill us. Yeah.
We love you, Ricky.
So everything I've learned, let's recap right here. Award-winning band, possibly more awards coming in the near future. Party Humo, y Alcohol, new single, more music coming soon, acting debut coming soon, and 4 solo albums coming on the same exact day. Each shipping 1 million copies, also coming.
Yeah.
Amen.
That would be fire.
Anything I missed? If not, I'm going to let you guys go.
Don't solidify though that, because the fans will go crazy with it. They're like, oh my God, they're making individual albums. But it's a dope idea, man. We just have a lot of things going on. We have a lot of new music shows coming up. We'll be in DR the March 11th. In El Teatro Nacional. And yeah, man, we'll just be, always working, putting our work and just creating for our fans, giving our best. So thank you for your time, by the way. Thank you for this interview.
Thank you guys so much. Eric, thank you as well for dialing in, and looking forward to seeing you guys live in New York in the very near future. Take care.
Right.
Thank you so much, man.
Paltrocast.